Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. Featuring the Anabay collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slip covers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa, backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
I'm Christiane Amanpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on the X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiane Amanpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
KFI AM 640 is later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We're live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook for our video simulcast. And Nick Poliokini, I don't know what's up with him, but he's here already. He has food.
Wait, hold on.
No. I didn't say you had to get
Why
on
are
the
you
show.
so upset? Because your face, you're like, why are you here?
Because you're not doing the show until 9 o'clock.
I know, but
it's 2 hours from now.
I'm here early to feed
Do
you.
you not know
I'm here
how
to feed your
to
soul
tell time?
and your heart and your stomach.
You could have sent it by Uber Eats. You could have given it to Stefan.
No. I got stories. We'll talk.
In 2 hours.
Exactly.
In 2 hours.
I'll see you at 9 or sooner.
No, you've already seen me.
That's true.
You're not leaving.
Well, you listening on the iHeartRadio app or via KFI AM 640, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you at 9 o'clock.
That's Nick Poliokini. We love him sometimes. Not until 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. We have to tell you about the air quality, which is getting worse. More advisories have been issued. And just in case you didn't know about the bad news about things which might kill us, flea-borne virus outbreak reported in Long Beach. It's oddly specific. In Long Beach, Nick Poliokini.
I heard.
In Long Beach.
I heard. Where at?
And we are going to have the Olympics in 2028, God willing. But President Trump has stepped in to issue an executive order on the LA28 Olympics. He has a task force that he is heading up personally. I don't know what he is going to be doing, but he signed an executive order today regarding the Olympics in 2028. We'll be hearing from him some of his remarks he gave earlier today in Washington, D.C. And did you see the president walking around on the roof of the White House? Like, what is going on? And there was no Secret Service security detail with him. He was just out there on the roof, fielding questions from reporters, yelling at them. The reporters were yelling back at him. It was one of the strangest things that I've ever seen, ever. Not in presidential politics, not in crazy people, just ever. I've never seen anything like that. And you can't really appreciate it unless you've actually been to Washington, D.C. and walked in front of the White House and see how close you can't get to the White House. And also, you don't have the president just up there on the roof because he's an open target from blocks away. I'm being very serious. Yeah. And usually they have a shooter on the roof at all times looking for some crazy person in a building 2 blocks or 3 blocks away. They have the long range sights on. To see the president up there, it was mind-boggling and mind-blowing to me, if only because he was so exposed. We might talk about that later. We'll also tell you why Las Vegas tourism is down, and it might be the fault of California. It's always California's fault. Everything which is bad in the world has something to do with California. It's our fault. And robots, they now paint lines on fields. You ever go to a football field and say, oh my gosh, those lines are so perfectly painted. Who did they hire to do that? A robot. Hey, Mark Ronner, good evening. That's another job gone.
Keep trying, Mo. I wanted to send you, there was an interview with the British journalist Carol Cadwallader on, I think, The Daily Show last night.
What's her name?
Carol Cadwallader.
Say it one more time.
Cadwallader.
Okay.
And she's done tons of reporting on AI and all the information that's being scooped up. It's like 17 minutes long, way too long to play on the show, but I'm going to send that to you, and then we'll talk. And I'll expect your apology, and I will accept it graciously.
Oh, Mark, thank you for sending me confirmation bias. That's very nice of you.
No, facts. It's called facts.
And not only that, Mark, she'll be gone soon.
Why?
She's another
because they're going to be replaced.
That's going to be replaced.
Oh, no, you're both mistaken. You're not going to replace somebody like her. She's a real one.
Oh, sure. That's what they all say. The moment you think you're irreplaceable, means that you're at the front of the line to be replaced.
That's a fact. I like Mr. and Mrs. Lie Back and Enjoy It here hosting this show. This is great. Keep talking.
Odd analogy to use. It's so sexist.
And yet, Mrs. Lie Back and Enjoy It. Is that what you said?
And yet it's
this
so
is a family show. I mean, when we're not talking about dildos.
Except for that. Except for that one small thing.
Ooh, it's going to be a show tonight. It is going to be a show tonight. Hi, Stefan.
Hi, guys.
So food. Yeah. Look, I don't know what Nick brought. He didn't tell us exactly what he has.
He's putting
or how
together
much
shots right now.
Did he bring enough for everyone? I have no idea.
There's like 52 shots.
Are you actually pouring shots?
I am.
Okay, we need to get like Daniel in here with the camera so we can see.
Oh, we will.
What are the shots of?
They are shots of.
Come close to.
They are shots of mango pineapple lemonade from Wendy's, and also Sprite Zero Piña pineapple.
Ooh. Oh. I know you have enough for the host. Do you have enough for the producer?
Yes.
Look, there's 52 cups.
Do you have enough for the news person?
I have 8 servings.
That sounds like it mixed well with
the
vodka.
Hunger Games, and everybody can fight over it, and we'll film it. That might be going to the hallway.
Mark, if I had some whiskey, I'd pour it in there before vodka. I'm brown liquor.
Well, yeah, but
I like it like my women, brown.
Let's let's be conscious of the flavor profile, okay?
No.
That is a flavor profile.
Yeah.
Sexy brown.
Brown sugar. Okay, I got you.
Brown sugar, babe.
Back to the family show, yes.
Okay, you are cutting up today.
Look, I had a day. You ever have one of those days where you just get to work, it's like, F it. You know, whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens tonight, I'm not responsible for, even though my name is on the show. I'm not responsible for it. You might have to blame Tawala. I didn't even look at the run. All these stories for the first time I'm seeing. I have no idea what's on the show tonight. I'm just reading it. So if it goes left, it's because of Tawala.
It's my fault. I got you.
Yeah. And I didn't know that, what's his name? Nick Poliokiti was going to come in bringing food. And Daniel's in here with a camera trying to show what Nick Poliokiti's doing. Who's in charge here? Who's in charge? It's Later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. And we're live wherever you can hear us on the terrestrial station, KFI AM 640. When we come back, we'll talk about the air quality, how it's gone to pot. Well, not literally pot, but it's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. You might die from it.
Life's messy. We're talking spills, stains, pets, and kids. But with Anabae, you never have to stress about messes again. At WashableSofas.com, discover Anabae sofas, the only fully machine washable sofas inside and out, starting at just $699. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics, That means fewer stains and more peace of mind. Designed for real life, our sofas feature changeable fabric covers, allowing you to refresh your style anytime. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa effortlessly. Perfect for cozy apartments or spacious homes. Plus, they're earth-friendly and built to last. That's why over 200,000 happy customers have made the switch. Upgrade your space today. Visit WashableSofas.com now and bring home a sofa made for life. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Christiana Manpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on the X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiana Manpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640. It's Later with Mo Kelly. Having a great day. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app. We're live on YouTube. We're live in the studio. Nick Paleokini is live with us now, and I have no freaking idea why he's here. Why are you here, Nick? It's only 7:19.
Because I love being here after 7 o'clock on KFI with Later with Mo Kelly.
He says he's here to give me food, but he's giving me no food, no beverage, and no indication as far as what I might get later on. We're supposed to have some video of this. Where's our roving camera?
You're about
Where's
to
our
get a
roving
taste.
camera?
You're about to get a taste. I'm literally watching.
That's what
him
they
make
always
this
say.
stuff.
I'm about to give you a taste.
Mouthing my words because you probably can't hear me on the camera. But we've got, if you're following us on Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you can see it all right now. This is going to be Sprite Zero Pina or pineapple.
You got to log on to our YouTube to see this.
Yeah.
At Mr. Mo Kelly.
To be the lovely, freshly made.
Why don't you go closer to a microphone?
Lemonade. It smells good, right?
Hey, this is radio. It helps if you get closer to a microphone.
Well, get up real close. Oh, no, I'm okay, hold on.
There we go.
If you're on YouTube at Mr. Mo Kelly, you can see I already showed off the Sprite Zero Pina or pineapple. There's mango, pineapple,
Looks like
lemonade.
coffee.
And then this one is from the Meals of Misfortune, which just premiered on Monday in collaboration with Netflix, and Wednesday, which comes out tomorrow. We have the entire
Wednesday
meal.
comes out on Wednesday?
That is correct.
Oh my gosh, that's such great marketing.
It's kind of wild, right? Yes. So that'll be, and it'll be 2 parts. I've got all the details for you. Be sure to stick
Does
around
Freaky
till
Friday
9
come
o'clock.
out? Freakier Friday come out on Friday?
It actually comes out tomorrow as well. Surprisingly,
Oh,
you
they
can do an
messed that
early
up.
thing.
They
But
messed that
yes, it does drop on Friday for everybody else. But you can get it
supposed to
early
release it
here in the
on
Southland
Friday.
if you want. There's a double freaky feature tomorrow
I
for
bet
the
you
original.
Saturday Night Fever did not come out on Saturday. They
I bet
messed
you're
that
correct.
up too.
I bet you're right. All right. Do you want to try this then? Is that what's going on? We'll do it right now.
Seems how I've derailed my own show, I might as well. This is the
Do it
least I
live.
could do. We'll do it live. What am I eating? What am I ingesting?
Okay, so this one is going to be the Sprite Zero Pina.
Well, let me just say this. I was going to talk about air quality. Let me just say very quickly, it's bad all over. You're going to die. Okay, now.
There you go. Okay, so we got Sprite Zero Pina, pineapple. We've got fresh lemonade with mango and pineapple. The Meals of Misfortune, which is between Wednesday from Netflix and Wendy's. So this is going to be the vanilla version, and I've got the chocolate version coming up.
Okay, all right. So this is the pina colada.
No, just that's Sprite and pineapple.
All right, which is the one with the pina colada getting caught in the rain?
Just try it. I don't drink. You provide that.
Okay. Well, you should have told me that, and then I could have brought some, and I could have gotten lit in the studio on the air.
Lit in the studio on the air.
Yeah, children, don't try this at home.
Yeah, seriously. Wild.
All right, so I had the pina colada, and this is now what? The pink one.
That's not pink. That's the vanilla Wednesday
Meals of
drink.
Misfortune.
In my eyes,
Wendy's and Wednesday.
my rods and cones are calling this pink.
That's vanilla.
Purple, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
I want to see if you can tell which flavor it is before I tell you what it is.
ooh,
It's kind of thick and viscous.
it's thick.
It's kind of like
vanilla frosty and
it's yeah,
It's thick and hard to take down.
yeah.
Shame on you.
Hillary, you just got subpoenaed today. Hush. You have bigger fish to fry.
Any idea?
It's vanilla-y and strawberry-y.
Okay.
At least my taste buds.
Yeah, I get a little vanilla, a little strawberry. I mean, I've swallowed worse things.
Okay, so it is going to be the vanilla frosty with sour cherry is what you're getting.
Okay, that sounds about right.
So it's kind of, that's why you're getting that like Robitussin-y adjacent flavor. But I think it pairs really well with the vanilla.
More Pepto-Bismol.
But, ooh, really?
No, that's what I'm saying, because it's thick.
Okay, I get you.
I don't like the thick
right, the viscousness of it. But the flavor,
yeah.
You've got that. And then the one, I've got also the chocolate frosty with the same sour cherry that I'll be hooking up here shortly. So that's where we're at.
All of a sudden, we just turned into the Fork Report. How did that happen?
Well, no, I mean, it is thick and it's cherry-like and it has a darker color.
Well, you know, the black of the berry.
That's what I'm saying. I was you beat me to it, damn it. Sorry. You beat me to it. I was about to get there.
Okay, for our non-melanated fans listening, there's an old saying called the black of the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That
was the reference.
I was literally, it was like, I was about to say, Mo,
yes.
The black of the berry. Yeah, okay. See, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take that from you.
Man.
Okay, this is the lemony pineapple-y thingy.
Yeah, no, you already have the lemony one. That one's just Sprite and pineapple.
Then why is it yellow? Never mind.
No, it's like
Never mind.
It's like Mountain Dew. You crazy?
Okay.
If you are not well, if you have been drinking a lot,
mixing all these flavors is not good. I needed a palate cleanser before going to each one. I'm being serious.
I will get on that next time.
Yes. Mark, you want
I like this.
Mark, we'll up in a second.
Yeah, let's have some more ASMR while you're at it too. Yeah, there you go. That's what we need.
This pineapple-y looking Sprite one. This is good. Yeah. That's the Sprite lemonade.
I like.
And
that.
what would you mix with that, Tuala?
Back in the day, I mean, probably it was just a clear liquor.
Yeah, it would have been a clear liquor. I would put like vodka or gin in this one.
I would have put just straight up like White Lightning, like just
or
Everclear.
Everclear.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, grain alcohol.
Perfect. Perfect.
White Lightning, Everclear. Yeah.
Both of these soda looking things are definitely mixes with.
You got to log on to our YouTube show to best appreciate this at Mr. Mo Kelly, MrMokelly. No, we're not drinking any alcohol in the studio. Not yet.
Heaven forbid.
Not yet.
This one.
It's early.
This is the one that was what now? This is the pinkish looking. Oh, that's why I taste the mango.
Did our friend Ed hook you up?
No, but I did text him that I was going to do this.
Okay, well, shout out to Ed Garrigus, who always helps us out, hooks us up.
Yes.
He's here in spirit.
Look, Ed, I really,
Is he still on vacation?
No. He just celebrated, I believe, his 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh,
that's why he wasn't able to join us last week. Yeah,
40 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's no small accomplishment.
Yeah, he was, and he literally hit me back from dinner. He was at dinner with his wife, and he's like, "Hey, what time do you want to do this?" Because he was
thinking about walking out on his anniversary dinner.
He was thinking about stepping outside real quick to join us.
He might as well not go back home then.
He was like, "Oh, my dinner's about to start right now." So
okay,
that's
real
why he
quick,
wasn't able to join us.
Break, those are the chocolate frosty with the sour.
Okay, you have to like talk into the microphone.
I will. Or you can repeat me.
You said this is the chocolate.
This is the chocolate frosty with the sour cherry.
All right, little cherry with chocolate. All right, girl.
Right.
See, this one, just being fair, I don't care if this one could just taste like melted ice cream.
Right. Well, it's also because these are 35 or 40 minutes old.
No, but I'm just saying,
I think that's the one you want the brown liquor with right there. That would be good with bourbon.
Yeah, it's kind of like a White Russian or something.
Now you're talking.
I really like this though because you taste the chocolate and then you taste the cherry. This would go good with any one of those dark liquor flavored, like Bailey's.
Yes,
because Bailey's goes good with rum, like stuff like this.
Yeah, like a liqueur.
Yeah, like a liqueur. Like this one will be fire with the liqueur. Now, again, I don't drink. I stay away from the devil in a bottle.
Excuse me. Do not sully the devil's name like that.
Look. Liquor is the devil in a bottle.
This means when we send you to the liquor store, you're not going to take any for yourself. Everybody wins.
That is true.
And if we ever went anywhere together, he'd be our designated driver.
That is
that's going to happen. That will happen.
Yeah. Because Mark and I, and probably Stephen, we're going to get lit.
I remember y'all got lit at the movie when we went.
Oh, yeah, we did.
You're like, hey, T, we'll be at the bar when you get here.
Yeah, but that was a good hour and a half before the movie.
We had like 3 hours.
There was no buzz by the time that movie was over. That's for darn sure.
It was a buzzkill.
Oh, yeah. Which movie was that? We saw
Aquaman.
That. Ooh.
No. Aquaman. No, Aquaman
No, that
was
wasn't
a buzz.
Aquaman.
That was a
Black Widow.
Was it Fury Road?
No, it's Fury Road. Fury Road, when we got there early and we were sitting there like, oh, this is taking all the joy out of the drink.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long movie.
When we come back, we're going to tell you about this flea-borne virus outbreak, which is endangering Nick Poliokini in the city of Long Beach. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere. And you got to check us out on YouTube at Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube. And we're on Facebook.
There's nothing like sinking into luxury. At WashableSofas.com, you'll find the Anabe sofa, which combines ultimate comfort and design at an affordable price. And get this, it's the only sofa that's fully machine washable from top to bottom, starting at only $699. The stain-resistant performance fabric slipcovers and cloud-like frame duvet can go straight into your wash. Perfect for anyone with kids, pets, or anyone who loves an easy-to-clean, spotless sofa. With a modular design and changeable slipcovers, you can customize your sofa to fit any space and style. Whether you need a single chair, love seat, or a luxuriously large sectional, Anabe has you covered. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your home. Right now, you can shop up to 60% off store-wide with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Add a little to your life. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Christiane Amanpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on the X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiane Amanpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Facebook and Instagram.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI, Mr. Mo Kelly. We're live on YouTube, and I emphasize YouTube because there's a lot of hijinks going on in the studio right now. Let me just bring you up to date. Unbeknownst to me, Nick Poliokini showed up before the show started. I walked down the hall, minding my own business, and there was this Wendy's bag. And I'm thinking, like, did Tim Conway Jr. have Wendy's in the show before us? Which is not uncommon. Okay, you know, we might have had some Wendy's brought in for him. I didn't know. And Tim walked out of the studio. And he just walked by, didn't acknowledge anything as far as the food was concerned. It's like, well, I don't know what's going on. I start the show. Nick Poliokini informs me during the first segment that he brought Wendy's and stuff for me to try. So we were trying stuff in the second segment, and now he's just completely hijacked the show and taken over, as if it's like the Nick Poliokini show. It's Later with Nick. Well, what? Now you need to have the mic back now?
Do we need to move it to What's Up with Nick Wednesdays? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it's just going to be Later with Nick.
Okay, that's fine.
And
we do enjoy going to the hallway with Nick. That's always a good thing, too.
How about this? You do the show for the rest of the week, and then I'll just stay home.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I haven't gotten paid for 7 months, so why not? Let me join it in, and you can just do it and haven't enjoyed a nice paid week off.
All right, Twala, you good with that? Mark, you good with that? If so, Stefan, you good with that? I'm going to leave right now.
Nobody will notice.
Okay.
No, as long as I get the food.
Let me do some of this serious news real quick so they remember that I'm paying off my teases. Long Beach is having a time with localized typhus right about now. And the city has reported 20 cases as of the 31st of July, which is a 2/3 increase compared to 12 cases during the same period last year. And they're expected to surpass the 2021 record of 28 cases in a single year. And just in case you didn't know, typhus is a bacterial disease spread by infected fleas, carried by animals like rats, possum, and community cats, feral cats. Symptoms include high fever, headache, body aches, rashes, and chills. Just about every other thing out there which is going to kill you. You'll feel the same way. But typhus can be treated with antibiotics, but it can also cause severe illness if left untreated. And most of the cases, from what I read, occur in the summer and fall months, with an average of 20 cases, as I said, reported each year in the city. But it is specifically an issue in the city of Long Beach right now. And if you are a person like me who has 2 dogs and you might go out, take them for a walk, you might have to be a little bit more conscientious of where you are. My sister lives in Long Beach, and she has a couple of dogs, and it's something that I would be mindful of with her and let her know, as this can unwittingly impact a lot of people. Let's say you have a pet, you go to meet your friend or relative in Long Beach, and there's this typhus outbreak in the city of Long Beach, and before you know it, it's on your pet or it's on you, and nobody wants to have that happen. So at least with this information, you can better prepare yourself and better protect yourself. And Nick, do you have any pets?
No, I do not, surprisingly, but I do have, my cousin has a little Chihuahua, and I've got plenty of family and friends. Does your sister have any pets?
Yeah, she has 2 dogs.
Okay, she has 2 dogs, because I wasn't sure. I felt like it. But no, there's so many animals, and especially, so I live up in Bixby Knolls, which is not, I used to live in East Side, which is Redondo and 7th, dead center of Long Beach. So definitely being affected by this. And then Bixby Knolls is north of the 405 and east of the 710. Yeah.
A little bit, what is that echo? A little bit more well-to-do?
Slightly more well-to-do. So the funniest part is I'm actually above California Heights and south of the Carmelitos Project. So I'm like the one tiny 2-block affordable place in the whole area. So, but yeah, there's so many pets, especially because we're right over the border from Orange County as you're making your way through Long Beach specifically.
It's weird
so it's
to think
really,
that you could be in Long Beach, you know, that's definitely LA County, and then all of a sudden, seemingly, you're in Orange County.
Exactly. No, I'm right there with you. And it's so funny because if you want to find a place in LA, if you're tuning in to Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube and you're not here and you're looking for a place to visit or you're looking for a place to move, Long Beach is the perfect split of Orange County and LA County.
Why you can? Because it's not inexpensive anymore.
You're correct on that one. And it's funny because where I used to live in East Side, dead center, it used to be relatively, I'm thinking I had a 1,600 square foot townhouse, like little rental.
Baller.
That was 3. But it's funny because it was 3 bedroom, 2 bath. And at the time it was $1,625. So it was pretty much like $1 a square foot kind of thing. Now that same unit is going for $3,000. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is, but
it's not like you're on Pine or Ocean.
No, of course. Absolutely. It's not that kind of view situation. So, I mean, it's dead center for all the amazing things in Long Beach, but you're not getting a view. You are getting the ocean breeze, which is nice. But
do you have a view of the Grand Prix?
From my old place, no. My friends, I have friends at the Hairpin Turn that I go visit, and then I also have friends that either lived at the Current or now at Burano, which is at the finish line.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. But Long Beach is your Scott.
No, I've been, but I haven't been where I've had great seats or great vantage point.
It's fun. It's fun, and I like it because we have the Grand Prix, we have Long Beach Pride, we have so many music fests that come through Long Beach now, either at the Queen Mary or Rainbow Harbor. Long Beach really has always been its own self-sustained city in the county of LA because we have our own water, fire, trash, police, the whole nine that you need for your own, municipality. But it's really just kind of that interesting blend. Again, being on the border with Orange County, you've got some different political views that roll through the town, and it's pretty apparent. But I mean, Robert Garcia, who's in the news constantly, he was our former mayor, and now he's in Congress. So, and he's been doing a lot. So can't complain with that.
Well, you can't forget Jim McDonald.
Of course.
He used to be Long Beach PD.
Correct.
Then LA County Sheriff, now LAPD.
Yeah. So Long Beach is for me anyway. Robert Luna, yes. We've got Alex Padilla, who came to Long Beach. I'm trying to think, Long Beach really is a great jumping off point. And
Cameron Diaz.
Oh my God. Can I, wait. Can I tell you that her aunt lives by, Starling, or I can't remember. There's a little diner in a residential area. It's been a minute, but I used to see Cameron regularly. So
it's kind of fine self.
Yeah. Absolutely. But also, with you talking about the Olympics or hearing about the Olympics earlier here on KFI, specifically, we've got so much coming to Long Beach. We're going to be hosting several events for the Olympics. So, Long Beach is where it's at least for me anyway, but there's a lot going on and it's well worth visiting. So
since you mentioned the Olympics, let's come back with that. President Trump has formed an Olympic task force and also released an executive order regarding it. We'll hear from President Trump when we come back. KFI AM 640 live everywhere, the iHeartRadio app. And we're still live on YouTube and social media with
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699. Our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out. So you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. They're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit washablesofas.com today and save. That's washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Christiana Manpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on the X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiana Manpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Our video simulcast.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Ooh, Later with Mo Kelly on KFI AM 640.
Live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app and also live on YouTube. By now you've probably heard that President Trump has planned this LA28 Olympic Task Force. He had an announcement in Washington, D.C. today talking about the task force. I'm going to play a little audio from that for you so you can hear at least what President Trump has in mind as far as protecting the LA Olympics.
And it's an honor to have you in this very nice venue across the street from the White House. And thank you all for being here as we take a major step to ensure the United States is fully prepared to welcome the world to Los Angeles for the 2028 Summer Olympic Games. Very exciting day of my life when we got nominated and we ultimately got it. And I didn't think I'd be here for the games in this capacity, but it worked out that way. So I'm very happy about that. I had no idea that was going to happen. When we got it, I said, it's too bad I won't be president then, but sort of, we took a very circuitous route, didn't we? In my first term, we were instrumental in helping the city of Los Angeles win the bid to bring the Olympic torch back to American soil. And today I will sign an executive order establishing the White House Task Force on the 2028 Summer Olympics, mobilizing the entire federal government to ensure the games are safe, seamless, and historically successful. It's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. America is a nation of champions, and in July 2028, we'll show the world what America does best, and that's win. We're winning like we have never won before. You see that all the time. A year ago, we were not a country that was doing well, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. I want to recognize several members of the task force, including our great Vice President, J.D. Vance. J.D., thank you very much. Thank you. Our equally great Attorney General, Pam Bondi. Pam, thank you very much, Pam. Secretary of Homeland Security, Christy Kerr. Christy Kerr. Do you know who Christy Kerr is? She's a friend of my great golfer. Christy, no, she's a better golfer than you. That's the only thing, but you're better at a lot of other things. But I want to thank you for being here, for doing an unbelievable job. Really an unbelievable job. FCC Chairman, Brendan Carr. Brendan, thank you. Thank you, Brendan. Doing a great job. White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, most powerful woman anywhere in the world. She's rated the most powerful woman in the world, and I agree with that. And Deputy Chiefs of Staff, Stephen Miller. Stephen, thank you. What happened to Stephen? We never want to miss Stephen. He's an MVP candidate. Dan Scavino, another MVP. James Blair, Taylor Budovich, and Nick Luna. Thank you all. Great group of people. They're going to be very much involved. I'm grateful to be joined by two of Team USA's strongest and fastest competitors, retired gold medalist and gymnast and member of the LA28 Athletes Council, Nastasia Lukin. Nastasia? How are you, Nastasia? Good. I don't know you, but I've watched you. You're very talented. I would not want to do what you do. This is much easier, believe me. It's incredible what you've done, along with retired gold medal Paralympian swimmer and board member of the U.S. Olympic Committee, Brad Snyder. Brad, thank you very much, Brad. It's a great honor. Thank you. Chairman of the 2028 Olympic Games, Casey Wasserman, a friend of mine for a long time. Casey, thank you very much. Casey, great job. It's going to be amazing. LA's a little bit different place than it was when selected, but we're going to bring it back stronger than ever. I spoke to Casey about that. He said, nope, we're going to make it better than ever. It's going to be something that's going to make it even more important as a Olympic Games. It was an interesting conversation we had as the fires were raging. Is that right? And I appreciated that very much. And CEO Reynold Hoover. Reynold, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great honor. I also want to welcome the chair of the U.S. Olympic Committee, Gene Sykes. Gene, thank you. Thank you, Gene, very much. And thank him for recently banning men from competing in women's sports. That's a big deal. Thank you very much. It's amazing the way I don't hear any applause for that when everyone feels it. It's a 97. Don't worry about it. That's a 97-3. It's not 80-20. It's 97-3. But nobody wants to clap. It's crazy. The United States will not let men steal trophies from women at the 2028 Olympics. So we appreciate the fairness and everything else that you've shown. Also with us today is LA28 board member Reince Priebus and also Kevin McCarthy. I want to thank Kevin McCarthy and Reince. Thank you, Reince. And thank you, Kevin. And the LA Olympics is shaping up to be a wonderful moment for America. It's going to be incredible. It's so exciting. And with today's action, I'm directing the Department of State, the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Department of Transportation, and many other departments and agencies to use every tool at their disposal to ensure a fantastic, safe, and beautiful event. In 2028, the Olympics is bringing back our national pastime, baseball. Wow, that's great. With teams playing under the lights at the legendary Dodger Stadium, and it is legendary. It's beautiful, one of the most beautiful. Squash players will go head-to-head inside the world-famous Universal Studios. Triathletes will sprint beneath the sun shining down on Venice Beach. This will be...
I think we get the gist of that. I thought he was going to get more to the point in a shorter amount of time. It didn't happen. Well, there you go. LA28. The president will head up the task force overseeing safety here at the Olympics in 2020.
Let's be real. Life happens. Kids spill. Pets shed. And accidents are inevitable. Find a sofa that can keep up at washablesofas.com. Starting at just $699. Our sofas are fully machine washable inside and out. So you can say goodbye to stains and hello to worry-free living. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. They're kid-proof, pet-friendly, and built for everyday life. Plus, changeable fabric covers let you refresh your sofa whenever you want. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa anytime to fit your space, whether it's a growing family room or a cozy apartment. Plus, they're earth-friendly and trusted by over 200,000 happy customers. It's time to upgrade to a stress-free, mess-proof sofa. Visit washablesofas.com today and save. That's washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Christiane Amanpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on the X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiane Amanpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
3 years from now.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Later with Mo Kelly on KFI AM 640.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app, live on YouTube and social media. I got to tell you, I don't know if there's anyone else who has as much fun as we do. And that's part of the reason why we love doing this show. Shout out to some new viewers on YouTube. Kevitivity, I appreciate you. Thank you for logging in on the YouTube chat at Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube. Shout out to Kevitivity. Hey, and we see Charger 55 is back. Eric Lasardo, what's going on? Mr. Reefer 999. Thank you for always supporting the show. Aaron Eaton, thank you as well. Aaron is with us every single evening. And we just love having you and love how you contribute. So please log on at Mr. Mo Kelly on YouTube so you can watch the show, not just hear it, and to be part of the conversation and really feel what it's like in the studio. You get to see the food that Nick Poliokini is trying to stuff down our throats. You get to see the surliness of Mark Ronner. He's like Scrooge. You know, he's just like, he's never happy, you know, just picking on you, Mark, as always.
It's like I'm hearing a police radio and it's like blah, 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 blah. Mark Scrooge. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Just listen for your name.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Actually, I am going to come to you because you made mention of this issue last week and we didn't get into it as far as why tourism is down in Las Vegas. Let me just give some numbers real quick. Visits to Las Vegas were down 11.3% in June of this year versus a year before. Traffic on I-15 at the California-Nevada border was down 4.3% over the same period. The number of air travelers into Las Vegas overall declined 6.3% over the previous June. Now, the question is, to what should we ascribe that? And if you didn't know, Southern California provided 30% of all visitors to Las Vegas in 2024. It would seem, since there is this precipitous drop in Las Vegas tourism, it probably has something to do with fewer Californians choosing Las Vegas. A report from the World Travel and Tourism Council projected that the U.S. would lose $12.5 billion in international travel spending in 2025. We can hazard a guess as to why that is. Overall tourism is down in the United States, but it's down even more in Las Vegas. And maybe I'm the wrong person to talk about this because I don't gamble. I've been to Las Vegas maybe 4 times in the past 3 years, family reunion, business, various stuff. I gambled not once, not one hand of blackjack, not one turn of the roulette wheel, absolutely nothing, not in the sports book. It just doesn't have anything for me. But for other people, I guess it does.
Oh, Vegas is fun. We used to go 2 or 3 times a year, and it's actually so sparse now. I suggested we go while it's like the Omega Man, when there's not even anybody to run into now.
But I do know when I last went to Las Vegas, I noticed that everything seemed to cost so much more. Mm-hmm. It used to be you would go to Las Vegas and you didn't have to pay for parking. It's almost like they wanted you to find a reason to come to their casino, and they weren't going to give you a reason not to come by charging for parking. Now they charge for parking. The buffets, they're fewer and further in between, and the ones that you do have are much more expensive. It's not as economical as it used to be.
I've been reading about that lately, and people are complaining a great deal about all the things that used to be cheap to get you there, the cheap food and all the good deals, because those were the loss leaders to get you to spend money in the casinos. but people are charging as much as they can for absolutely everything there now. And that's what the people who used to be regulars like me are complaining about.
The only time I would gamble was to get the free drinks. And I'm not even sure they do that anymore.
Were they free? Did you leave a tip? You didn't leave a tip, did you?
No, I leave a tip. Like if let's say on the super rare occasion, I would either do roulette or in the sports book because I felt I had a better chance to win in the sports book following sports. And if you put down a few bets or so, you'd have the waitress or someone come by and say, hey, can I give you a drink? Because they know that you're actively spending money. And if you're actively spending money, at least back in the day, they bring you whatever you wanted.
Yeah, they still do that, but it takes a minute because they want you to stay at that table. So you can get a drink, and then it'll take another 10, 15 minutes before she comes back. But I tip as well.
They come back sooner if you tip.
Yeah, but they have to come by the first time. That's the problem.
And then they have to go to the other tables as well. So that's part of it.
Yeah, so I'm there for the drinks. You know, I'm for drinks and food, not the gambling. And if the gambling will help me get to the drinks and food, then okay.
Yeah, I was never a high roller there. I could spend a few hours at a blackjack table without losing my shirt. And if I were $100 or $200 up or down either way, I'd just leave. That's it.
I'm trying to think the most money I won in Vegas, and it was at the sports book. It wasn't at a table. I've never spent a lot of money at the table, like $50 here, $50 there, most likely roulette, because I can handle the odds on roulette, you know, red or black, odd or even. I can handle that.
It's too random. You don't have any say in it. That's why blackjack, at least you have the illusion of making choices that affect the outcome.
But do you? Because it's 4 decks now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was never a high roller. My stakes were so small that it's like, okay, if I lose, it's basically somebody's lunch money, and then I know when to quit.
I think, and I can't be sure, but I think the first time I went to Vegas was in the late 1980s. Or early 1990s. Yeah, because I wasn't allowed to gamble this. So it had to have been the early 1990s. And I think they were using 2 decks back then. But I know there are at least 4 decks now. You're not going to count the cards.
Yeah, some of them are now. Yeah, because, I mean, that's what sucks about blackjack is it's the most common game. But half the time, the minimum is like $20 a hand.
Right.
So you're out after $100 after 4 hits.
And I don't like betting money that I'm going to think about losing. You know, they say don't bet it unless you're cool with losing.
Yeah, you're in the wrong city.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Vegas doesn't have any real appeal for me. I don't like the idea of 5 seconds of fun. Because we're only talking.
Where do you want to go with
seconds.
That exactly?
No, I am making a direct comparison.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because you do a hand of blackjack, you can bust real quick.
Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
More than 21. Okay, let's just end the segment. I'm not going to be able to bring it back. Tourism is down in Las Vegas. Has a lot to do with people from California not going to Las Vegas. How do they change that? I think you have to change Las Vegas more than anything. It's not as economical as it used to be, and I don't know if it has as much allure for younger people. I went one time for New Year's Eve. I would never go back again.
Oh, that sounds like good. What I miss is the places where you could get like a big prime rib dinner for $4 because they knew you were going to gamble, you know?
Yes.
Well, they still have that.
Like, Binions on the old strip. I like those old places. And, I think it was either the Sahara or the Sands when they turned it into a trashy NASCAR themed outfit. Those were the places where you could go to like a $5 blackjack table and you could afford to learn. And I realized that my learning curve was a little too steep when the croupier, the dealer was like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
Yeah, when they say it, it's like they know something you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot the legalized prostitution. That was the best.
What?
KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
KFI and KOST HD2, Los Angeles, Orange County. More stimulating talk.
Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. Featuring the Anabay collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slip covers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa. backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
I'm Christiane Amanpour, and I've been on the front lines and interviewing world leaders for more than 30 years.
And I'm Jamie Rubin, a former advisor to both Presidents Clinton and Biden.
We were married for 20 years.
And divorced for 7.
Now we've joined forces on The X-Files to make sense of how we ended up with no world order. Listen to Christiane Amanpour Presents The X-Files on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.